What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kelcey, and I am back with another video. I told y'all I was going to be more consistent for 2020, and this is my way of showing y'all. This is my second video of 2020, and today the video is going to be about my goals that I want to reach this year. It's nothing too big. They're really small goals. Well, I won't say they're small goals. They're just not your ordinary New Year's resolutions or whatever. It's not like I want to lose 30 pounds because I like to eat, and I'm not ready for that right now. But it's really just small things that I can work on and that I can get better at. So you'll see when I start because I can't explain it.
But if you are interested in watching the rest of this video, please keep on watching.
Okay, let's get right on into it. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at this. Number one is, and these are in no particular order, so yeah. Number one, take everything as a lesson. So basically, when I'm going through a hardship or whatever this year, I'm going to try to think first that, okay, I can learn what am I learning from this? What is God trying to tell me through this situation? Like, I want to always look at my hardships as a lesson this year. Though it's going to be hard, because the first question you ask when something happens to you that you're not expecting or that's bad, I think, why me? This year, I'm going to try to, instead of saying why me, taking that hardship, those trials and tribulations, and turning them into positive outcomes by learning the lesson. Number two is stop expecting me from other people. So I know that I can be mean sometimes, but I can also be very nice sometimes too nice. And I believe other people will do as I do for them when that's not the case. So I'm just not gonna expect anything from anyone. The best way not to be disappointed is to not expect a thing from anybody. So if you do something for someone and they don't give it right back, you better just be doing it out of the kindness of your heart, because 9 times out of 10, that person is not going to give back to you as you did for them. And maybe I just have... Anyway, I'm not going that deep into that. Number 3 is I'm going to try my best not to feel like I'm behind this year, because last year I felt like I was behind in a lot of aspects in my life, and I ended up settling on a lot of things because I felt behind. Like a relationship, for example. I'm not going to settle just because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be 26. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't, all of this stuff. It causes you to settle when you think you are behind. So I'm going to work on that this year. Number 4 is I'm going to focus on the little things, because they will eventually give big results. So I'm going to try to focus. I jump from one thing to another, and I know I do, and I know it's a bad habit of mine. This year I'm going to try... My glasses keep on falling down. This year I'm going to try to just focus on the little things and see where it gets me by the end of this year. Because I know I jump from one thing to the next, even in my conversations. I know y'all see that in my videos. I can't help it. My mind, it just goes everywhere. So I'm just going to try to focus on the little things a little bit more. Number 5, I'm going to be more humble this year. Not that I'm a cocky person. I'm not cocky. It's just I'm not going to say things like I didn't deserve this or things of that nature, because you never know what God has planned for you. Just like I didn't know what God had planned for me last year, and I'm never going to know what God has planned. I'm never going to know what God has in place for me. So I'm going to be humble, more humble this year. And like I said before, I'm going to turn all of my trials and tribulations into lessons. And that is a way to humble myself. Number 6 is I'm going to go to more events and places this year, because last year I went a couple of places that I enjoyed, but I didn't really go to things that I wanted to go to. So this year I'm going to try to find events that I'm interested in and invite people like my friends, my close friends with me to go to the events that I enjoy doing. Instead of staying in the house, I am an introvert. I like being by myself. I like watching TV by myself, and I like just sitting in the house chilling. Like, sometimes people drain me. So I feel like if I go to events that I enjoy, then I'll have a better time, and I won't have to just sit there like, why am I here? Like, this wasn't my idea, and I hate it here. So that's that. Number 7, I'm going to do more of what I love. I always talk about reading, writing, painting, all of that stuff that I enjoy doing, but I really don't do it that often anymore. So this year I'm going to focus on that. When I'm just sitting here, I'm not at work, I can be doing things that give me life. Like, I can be painting while I'm sitting here watching Netflix or whatever. I can be doing what I enjoy. Life is too short to not do what we enjoy doing. Yes, I do love my career, but I also want to have a good time in my apartment when I'm away from work, and a good time doing things outside of my apartment when I'm away from work. I don't want to just feel like I'm working, coming back home, and just to go back to sleep, wake up, and go back to work again. I don't want to feel like that. So I feel like a way to get out of that is to do things that I enjoy. Number 8 is I'm going to try to bite my tongue a little bit more, because I tend to say what's on my mind sometimes, and it might not come off the right way. 2, people might not care about my opinion, but yeah, I feel like everything that comes to my mind, I'm just gonna try not to say it this year, because I know sometimes I listen to what people say, but I don't really take it into consideration until I'm going through that situation and whatever, Anyway, I'm gonna bite my tongue more. Number 9 is I'm going to say no more, because like I said earlier, I am an introvert. I like to stay at home, and I don't want to say if it's not my idea, I don't want to go, but if it's like clubbing or whatever, everything that can go wrong when I'm making a video goes wrong. Like, I don't even know what happened. The video just turned off. But I think I was on number 9. Yeah, say no more, because people say no to me, or people try to make up plans and act like they got something going on when I want to go to things that I like. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to say no to the things that you like. Number 10 is to choose peace. I have a lot of things in my goals that's like gonna be better off for me in the long run, because I'm sorry I keep on sniffing. Choose peace, because who wants to live their life in chaos? Nobody wants to feel like everything they do is negative, and yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but choose peace. Some things are just better left simple, and that's what I'm gonna do for this one. Choose peace. Number 11 is to get closer to God. Now, I'm not saying that I'm far away from him, but there's things that I can do better, such as having more faith, because I didn't have a lot of faith in him last year because of the things that I went through. But then towards the end of the year, I saw that good things can happen when you do put your trust in him, when you do just give it all to him and focus more on that main goal, if that makes sense. I'm not the most spiritual person in the world. I do believe in God, but it's hard to look at the bigger picture sometimes. It's hard when you're down and you like, why is this happening to me? It's hard to have faith and be close to someone that is putting you through these things. But then after a while, after thought and after prayer, I was like, well, he's putting me through these things for a reason. I'm stronger. I learned a lot of things from last year. I learned a lot of things. Like, I hate it for these guys out here too, because I'm not playing no more. So that's who I really hate it for. But yeah, I learned a lot, and I know that he put me through all of the situations for a reason, and it's just taught me not to settle, and that what I want is out there, and what I need is out there. So yeah, but I'm going to get closer to God. Not try, I'm going to. Number 12 is to become more minimal. The first step is admitting. So I have a shopping problem, and I only have 2 feet, and I only have 1 body, and I only have 1 head. Okay, I don't know why. I always buy hair, I always buy shoes, and I always buy clothes. And if you saw this closet right here is a storage closet, and I have a box full of shoes in there. I have pillows. I only got 1 bed, I only got 1 couch. So it's only so many like decorative. I don't know why I can't talk. There's only so much stuff you need. So even today, I got up, took some clothes to Plato's Closet, and then I have some bags over there that I need to take to the donation box. I just have too much stuff, and I'm trying my best to get rid of what I have, but it's hard. But I'm going to try not to splurge on things that I don't need. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm going to try to be more minimal. Except with my plants. Like, I love plants. I got these 3 that's in the back. I got those the other day because I like plants, and they just liven up the space. Oh, that's it for my goals. But I'm going to do an apartment tour. My apartment is small with a big price, but it's small. And I want to do an apartment tour because I just like my apartment. I feel like I decorated it really cute. So I'm going to do an apartment tour soon once I get everything all situated and whatnot. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I know if you made it to the end, you the real MVP, because I'm still trying to get into this YouTube thing and make it look all influencer-ish. So if you stayed to the end, you're loyal. And stay tuned for more videos from me and more content. That's the same thing. Okay, eventually I'm going to need another camera because this one keeps on cutting off because my storage is full on my phone. But if you would like to see more content of me,
Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.